Hi, welcome back to the Bad Dad Files. Um, Today's episode is going to be the final episode. Full disclosure, I already played through this content, but my recording was really low energy, so I'm going to just do it again. But the final date with Robert um, is so short that I'm just going to combine his final date and Joseph's final date. So you get kind of a full length episode, and I'll probably skip the party after the ending with Robert, because the party looks the same with Joseph's ending. So I'm just going to combine them. We'll do one party at the end so you can see just kind of what happens when you make bad choices with Robert, because it's the same in both versions. So let's just do that. And I'll put my glasses on so you remember that I'm a bad dad. Okay. All right. So I'm definitely not sure that he's my dream daddy. He 100% is not my dream daddy. We're making bad choices here, so let's just continue doing that. I haven't heard from Robert in a while. I guess that's a good thing, but I can't help but kind of miss him. I'm about to go to sleep one night when I hear a knock on the door.
Hey.
Hello? Hey. I look behind me to make sure Amanda's not around. What do you want? I think you know. Yeah, okay. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to stand up for myself. Robert, no. I don't have time to deal with whatever this is, all right? You clearly have zero respect for me or yourself. Go home. Fine.
Hey.
There are plenty of other dads in this neighborhood. See ya. Robert wanders off. Well, I guess that's that.
Lose my number.
Oh, it's so painful when he says that. So I think when you don't sleep with Robert on that first night, that you actually get to know him and find out things about him, I think you still don't get a happy ending. But I'm pretty sure like he has a kid that I don't know anything about in with the choices that I made in this one. So if you are interested in going through that, I would be completely cool with doing like a speed run where I just go through like the dates with him and like and cut out all the kind of like plot, like Amanda stuff. So if that's something you'd be interested in seeing, please let me know in the comments below. I say to no one in particular, because no one is going to comment. Okay, cool. So we're actually just going to move right along now. I'm going to load up Joseph's final date, and we'll just play right through that. And then you can see kind of what the bad ending is with the dad choices that I've made. All right, Joseph. You know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. Are you sure this is your dream daddy? I'm sure-ish. I really want to see Joseph again. But after that weird encounter with Mary, I don't know. He's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him and it not be weird, right? Right? The computer pings as a message flies into my inbox. It's Joseph. Okay, I feel like there's something missing here, like a hello, but okay. Wait, how are we going to get on the open ocean? Actually hang out. No manual labor, no impromptu therapy sessions with sad DJs, no kids, just you, me, and the open ocean. How are we going to get on the open ocean, you might? Something? Whoa, prescient. You might ask? Good question. Okay. If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina, and we can check out the... something. Joseph owns a yacht? Check out the goods, if you know what I mean. I mean my yacht. Okay, let me know. Joseph owns a yacht? I'm as surprised as you are. Really? That man owns so many anchors. All right. You've been holding out on me. Your only daughter, whom you supposedly love. What, did you think that having me as a father would somehow afford you the fringe benefit of getting to go on a yacht? What else did it get me? A healthy upbringing and a supportive environment? I'm literally paying for your college, not a dog, that's for sure. Your words cut deep, Pops. Real deep. Dad, if there's one thing in the world that's better than a dog, it's a yacht dog. You and your yacht dog? That's a bond forged through the trials at sea. Relax, kiddo. Joseph's inviting me onto his yacht. It's gonna be a yacht of fun. Whew, I'm glad you're excited, but that doesn't mean you get to start throwing out puns. Why yacht, Amanda? Well, I gotta go get ready to go on my friend's yacht. Start to walk away, but Amanda stops me. Hey, in all seriousness, I hope you have fun. But make good choices, okay? But Dad, don't stay out too late or you can't go to Jennifer Longforth's birthday party this weekend. She promised me she would propose to me, but ended up going with Logan Crutchfield. I'm not going anywhere near that party. Good bit, Dad. Good bit. I respond back to Joseph, letting him know I'll be there. Sorry, I'll get that cursor off the screen. A quaint marina complete with local mom and pop shops and a small diner frame the bay. I've gone for a few walks by the bayside to stare enviously at all the nice boats before. Joseph should be around here somewhere. Gosh, this is fancy. I feel a little out of place. Hey, Lyle! Joseph, where are you? Up here! I look up. Joseph waves to me from atop a huge yacht. I've never been on a yacht before. You never forget your first. I glance at the name on the side of the boat. The St. Peter, huh? Inherited this thing from my pops. Real fire and brimstone type. Loved yachts. So what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time went a bit sideways, we could cast our lot out on the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sail on the seas of adventure. You're kind of a goofball when you're not wrangling your kids, you know that? Joseph smiles and winks from his perch. I think winking is his favorite thing to do. I have no idea what you're talking about. Joseph hops down and extends a hand to me, helping me up onto the yacht. I'm thrown off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? Are you supposed to do things like that? Lyle, stop thinking about his hands. We're just friends. Pure thoughts. You're gonna be on a boat, alone, with Joseph, on the open ocean. It's a yacht, he's married, it's fine. It's fine, this is fine. After undoing the mooring and climbing into his captain's seat, Joseph slowly takes the boat out, ringing the big steel bell with extra emphasis, even though nobody else seems to be around. Shoving off! Boat launching! Man and boat launching as one! The St. Peter navigates out of the marina and into open water, with Joseph doing the occasional steering flourish as the boat bobs along with the waves. He seems a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his element. This is the part where we wrestle Neptune, so please remove your shirt and roll in some talcum powder. You wish. I didn't bring any talcum powder. Luckily, I brought my Neptuning fork. Can do. I didn't bring any talcum powder. I usually carry some on me, but I left my pocket-sized bottle on my nightstand. I chafe easily. Wow, what? Right. Wow, I killed that interaction. Okay, for a while we watch as the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going? A little further out. It's a lot quieter once we get out on open water. Plus, we could see whales, and whales are cool. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big. Noted. Joseph maneuvers the boat past some boys. He sighs. I wish I could get out more often, but, family, wife, saving souls.
Yeah.
So many souls. I can barely hold them all. I watch Joseph work the boat. Despite his age, he doesn't look like he's slowed down at all. And from here, I can see how toned his muscles are. Wow, Lyle! Impure thoughts! Joseph and I boat in silence as the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us. I decide to take a peek over the edge of the ship. The wake this thing kicks off is intense. I wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off of his yacht. Hey, dolphins! Joseph, there are dolphins! So you're scared of whales, but not dolphins. I feel like there's an unspoken truce between man and dolphin. I would be more than comfortable riding a dolphin into battle. Dolphins are way more dangerous. Why, they sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know. Can I trust nothing on the open ocean? Well, I like to think that I'm pretty cool. Yeah, you would like to think that. All right, Joseph. It's you and me versus the entirety of marine life. I yell out to the ocean, "You're all spineless invertebrates. I had lobster last week and I can't wait to eat more of you. My life goal is to punch as many fish as I can before I die." All of these are so dumb. And I thought that last time and I think it again. I had lobster last week and I can't wait to eat more of you. Well, you tell him, Lyle. Haha. And here we are. Lyle, welcome to the ocean. I look out into the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean, all right. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia despite being in a wide open space. I am on a boat with a handsome man, a handsome married man, and there are whales beneath us. Nothing should be that big. It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales? You know, there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right? Like tuna. The tuna is an apex predator. What about sharks? Sharks are tight. It's the tuna you gotta watch out for. And the whales. Hey, do you want to look out wistfully over the sea with me? Yes! All day, every day, my man. Joseph and I head to the bow of the ship. I don't know anything about boats. To do some quiet contemplation. You know, Shh. Quiet contemplation, Lyle. I'm alone with my thoughts.
Hey.
Cool. I look out to the sea for a bit, then over to Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. It feels like he really is at home on the water. Because he used to be a merman in his past life. Oh man, what Mary said to me at the bar, I can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy. He deserves better. I don't know what to think about this, but I just feel so drawn to Joseph. I should say something. So, about Mary. Joseph continues to stare off into the distance. It's, well, if you really want to know.
McDonald.
Suddenly, I hear a sputter coming from the engine room. Joseph runs over to the boat's controls and taps on some dials. I guess we can talk about Mary later. Oh, okay, so... Well, we might have a small problem. What, small problem? We are out of gas. Oh, the whales are gonna get us. The whales siphoned our gas! It's okay, I can just call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back in. Joseph pulls out his phone. Just kidding, I can't do that because there's no service. I check my phone. I don't have service either. Great. Should we just submit ourselves to the whales? Well, I do have an old radio in the office, but it's broken. Are you handy with tools? I am a dad. If the radio is anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. Well, let's take a look at it and see what we can figure out. Joseph directs me toward the radio and showcases its insides. Oh boy. I don't know how radios work. I think there's just some frayed wires in here. If we can reattach them, we should have a working radio in no time. We stare into the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around in there and see what works. Okay. That sounds like a great plan.
That radio.
Let's MacGyver this radio. I am just gonna throw things in there. Quite literally. I made some noises. I need to put this iPhone charger in and this eraser. And this little screwdriver. Nope. I don't know where that went. Oh, a nickel. That seems like a bad thing, but... Excuse me, that's not where I wanted the gum. It's stuck there, okay? I don't know what that is. And a rubber duck. Perfect. Yeah, this should work. And it did, somehow. Are you kidding? Hey, it works. Kinda. The radio springs to life. Whoa, we did it. I'm as surprised as they are. Joseph speaks into the receiver.
Oh.
Hello, hello, can anyone hear me?
Oh.
He tries a few other channels, but nobody responds. Oh, we might be a little far out. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big's the range? Well, this radio came with the boat when my dad bought it in the 60s, so... Yeah, not great. That's reassuring. Now what? Well, there's worse places to be stuck than on a yacht. Wine? Wine. Wine? Wine with 2 exclamation points.
Oh.
Well, I keep a couple emergency bottles below deck. You want to go grab some while I fiddle with this radio some more? Yes! I would love to grab some wine. Let's see. Wine, wine, all the time. It's got to be around here somewhere. Let's examine... shelf. I take a look at everything on the shelf. I examine the photos. There's a few photos on the wall here. It looks like a picture from Joseph and Mary's wedding day. Nice grandpa glasses. Looking real slick there, Joe. Another picture of Mary and Joseph on this very yacht. Quality 90s fashion right there. Mary still has her patented stink face, but at least Joseph seems happy on the water. Hey, it's all the dads! Looks like it's from a couple years ago. The gang's all here. Brian, Matt, Hugo, Craig, Damien, Robert. Wow, Robert's actually smiling and wearing a sweater. I know that sweater. And there's one guy on the end that I don't recognize. Hugo's ex, maybe? And hey, here's Joseph go-karting with the kids. Hey, that's fun. Take a look at everything on the shelf. I'll examine the books. Looks like a bunch of different Bibles. On brand. A couple of old vet magazines. I guess those must be Mary's. Wait a minute. Is this... Well, well. Now the hot body shoe is on the other hot body foot. I take a look at everything on the shelf. I'll examine the knickknacks. If there's one thing Joseph does right, it's the odd stuff he puts on shelves. That's something I aspire to be very good at as well. I don't have any shelves at the moment, but when I do, I take a moment to closely examine what I think is an old submarine clock. Ah, and there's the crosses again. Boy knows his crosses. A really cool design, too. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Focus on the rest of the room. I'm going to look at the lounge. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. It's very quiet down here in the lounge. Can't even hear the ocean. Wood panels on everything. Leather couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Not that I would know anything about Playboy photo shoots. I'll examine the bed. Oh, wow. A California king. That's pretty swanky. It's unmade and a little messy. Less swanky. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Okay, I'm not going to read that every time. Let's examine the floor. There's some clothes strewn on the floor by the bed. Socks, slacks, yep, a pink polo shirt. Well, I guess now I know if Joseph prefers boxers or briefs. I was wondering for so long. This place seems a little lived in. I'll examine the side table. Hey, wine glasses! I must be hot on the trail. But, no wine. I grab 2 glasses and get back to searching. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Okay, let's focus on the rest of the room. Time to look at that cabinet. It's a sturdy cabinet. A little dusty, but I bet there are some treasures in here. Let's examine the fire extinguisher. Look, you can tell a lot about a man by how seriously he takes his fire safety. Nice, Joseph. Nice. Sturdy cabinet. Let's examine the flashlights. Well, this is a solution to a different problem. Maybe if we're stranded out here for days and run out of electricity, we'll need these. But the chief concern right now is wine intake. It's a sturdy cabinet. Let's examine the drawer. Hey, it's wine! A whole drawer full of wine. The Yacht Club miracle! Twilight Rouge, huh? Come to, Daddy. Finally, time to get back up to Joseph. Let's head back up to Joseph. Okay. I bring the wine and glasses up to the deck to find Joseph still hunched over the radio.
Oh.
Lyle! Wine! Good to see you two, just in time for the sunset. I didn't take you for a drinker. Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister. And wine is totally fine with the church. Well, how cool.
Oh.
I can land half of my kickflips. What is that, like 4?
Oh.
5 on a good day. Pour me. Regular pour, power pour. Obviously the power pour, because I like to choose things that are written in all capitals. Whoa! Okay, time to party. We clink our glasses and drink up. This wine's not bad. There's a hint of... Am I tasting grapes? You have a discerning palate. It might be grapes. Joseph and I lounge on the deck with our yacht wine, taking in the ocean air. The sun starts to dip below the horizon. This makes me really sad because they really do have a nice time together. Even though, like the whole point of this Bad Dad series was that I was making like bad dad choices. But I think they I don't know, they seem to get along really well. It kind of like, this is a bittersweet experience for me. We could be stranded out here forever.
Oh.
I can't think of anyone else I'd want to be stranded with. It's just you, me, and all those whales. So many whales. You're killing the vibe. Revive the vibe, Lyle. Generally, it takes 3 days and a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb, but I think we can save it. This view, though. Do you like your mysteries hot-bodied? I bet we'll have a whale of a time. What's it like owning a yacht? I'm going to ask him about the mysteries.
McDonald.
It's a really rewarding series, Lyle. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Look, you have fun with your word jumbles. I will enjoy the well-crafted narrative excellence of a highly regarded serial of sex books.
Oh.
Detective novels, Lyle. Sexy detective books featuring a hard-boiled gumshoe who can't be held down by the law or by love or by the mystery of the Spanish lover. You read them too! Yeah, the author really hit her stride around book 17. What's it like owning a yacht? Well, fuel prices are on the rise. Wow, what a riveting conversation. Yearly maintenance is a bit of a strain on the finances. Can't really take it out in the winter months. But also, sometimes you can have a party on your yacht and everyone thinks you're cool, so it evens out. Lyle, if you had a yacht, what would you name it? Wow. Oh, gosh. None of these are good choices. I'm not even going to read them out loud. You can just read them, and this is what I'm going to pick. I'm keeping on brand here. Woo! Writing it on the side of the boat like that is basically asking them to attack. Well, that's the goal. I'd be ready. You know where to find me, you cowards. I go to take another sip of wine, but stop myself. Is wine an acceptable beverage in Margarita Zone?
Oh.
That it is, Lyle. All beverages of leisure are welcome in the Margarita Zone. You remember, like, a couple blocks of dialogue back when I was like, I didn't take you for a drink, or like forgetting completely that our whole thing is bonding over margaritas. What the heck was that? Okay. This is almost what we wanted, right?
Oh.
No responsibilities, no worries, other than possibly dying out here. And the whales. But yeah, I'd say we're in the zone, my man. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses again. To the Margarita Zone.
Wink.
Wasted away again. If you have any salt shakers, we can arrange them into a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. Maybe he can save us. Ooh, as a youth minister, I make pacts with neither the devil nor island jammers. If we're to get off of this boat, it will be by the grace of God.
Oh.
Or Steely Dan. Ha! Amen.
Yeah.
Our laughter dies down. We're both silent for a moment, looking into each other's eyes. Oh, Joseph leans in closer. I feel myself doing the same. This is a bad idea. I can't help but feel like doing this will only end up hurting someone else, or me, or Joseph, or everybody. Just a whole swack of people, maybe even my daughter somehow. But his face is really close to my face. Lyle, I have to tell you something. Mary and I are done. I pull back. I think about the clothes thrown around the lounge, the undone bed. Are you living on this boat?
Okay.
I didn't want to mention it, but he sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. I lean on the console next to him. We had a very long talk, and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do, I'm fine. I'm fine, actually.
Yeah.
It was a long time coming. For the first time in a long time, I'm seeing a path to happiness. And now I can focus on myself and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy. I need someone who will be there. Someone kind and honest. Somebody more like myself. And you deserve that, Joseph. You really do. Anyway, I've been having this crazy feeling there's someone who I could get in the habit of having around. Someone very close to here. Is it whales? I mean you, Lyle. Oh. I was trying to be subtle. I think I'm picking up what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing the gap between us when Joseph grabs the receiver. Come in. Is anyone there? No. Over. We're stranded out on open waters. We've been out here for hours. Please send help. Over. But wait, are you guys gonna kiss? I mean, what are your coordinates? Over. Lyle, have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? I look down. Oh, I definitely have been leaning on the talk button. Betrayed by my own butt yet again. I didn't lean on it. You leaned on it. Neither of you were leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over. Hey, were you listening to us? Sir, we here at the Coast Guard are professionals. We were not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness, and we think it's closer than you think. Over. How soon could you guys be here to give us a tow? Over. We'll, pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two have some stuff to hash out. Over and out!
Lawrence of
Wait!
Arabia.
Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls. Well, I think they left. We stare at each other for a second. Well, Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure the talk button isn't pressed in. Well, okay. Joseph grabs me by the shirt and pulls me into a kiss. His lips are soft and sweet from the wine, and his skin is still warm from the sun. I reach for his belt and pull him even closer, running my free hand under his shirt and up his side. He pushes me against the boat's console, kissing down my neck. Come on. His hands drift to my thighs, and he effortlessly picks me up with his big dad arms. Wow. Joseph carries me below deck. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't fantasized about this, but I didn't think he'd be so aggressive. I've wanted this for so long. He throws me onto the bed. I let out a little yelp. I'm sorry, things are heating up here. I hope that doesn't make you uncomfortable. Lots of time to kill, Lyle. We better get started killing that time. Making mistakes. Oh, man. I might have overdone it on the wine last night. Just a few more minutes of sleep will do just fine. Wait. I open my eyes to find Joseph's face a few inches from mine, an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully. His hair is mussed and his lips still a little red. I think this is what I was talking about when we were discussing Margarita Zone, finding little perfect moments of joy, like the way the light falls across Joseph's face, or how he's still holding me tight, even in his sleep. I'm very tempted to curl up closer to him and keep sleeping, but I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon, and I'd like to be wearing clothes when that happens. I nudge Joseph. It takes a couple of shakes before he blearily opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. Joseph pulls me in for a kiss. Do we have to? Another kiss. Stop trying to tempt me. Fine. The Coast Guard eventually shows up and tows us back to the bay. They, thankfully, keep their comments to themselves. Joseph and step off of the yacht, and he walks me to my car. I had a great time. Me too. No thanks to the whales.
Yeah.
Shh. You're on land now. They can't hurt you here. Take care, Joseph.
Oh.
You too. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks back to his boat. I go home and turn on Sufjan Stevens because that's never happening ever again. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda is all right. Amanda, I'm... Dad! She runs up and hugs me. I was genuinely concerned about your well-being, but upon closer inspection, you seem to be okay. What happened? The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck. But it was okay because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah, just did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, and then embezzled some funds from my school. All in all, pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you would have funneled those funds through a legitimate cash and carry business, fudging the books over the course of years, so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda. I'm glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? No! Yeah, about that. I think I did. But hey, I'm starving. Do you want to make some sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? I'm guessing it's just condiments. But more than anything, Pops. Date complete. I have like no dad
Thank you
points.
so much.
Thank you so much. Oh, I didn't do that well either. I mean, A is good, but I think you're wanting the S or S plus. I don't mean to pass so much judgment on Lyle for making decisions like that, but yeah. Phew. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Lyle. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. What? No. You ask too many questions. Who do you think you are, my daughter? For literally my entire life. Yes, I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell you're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father would be. Fill my heart with glee. I really didn't expect Bad Dad Lyle to throw her a party because I thought that's how bad of a dad I was, that I wasn't going to throw her a party, but apparently I'm still an okay dad. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. Hey, it's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but, Dad, I dramatically whip the cloth off of the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way. I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of long-haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers. This is all 19 seasons and bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you wanna hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old, pigskin or something? Yeah. Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments, so consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, all right? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. I'm going to memorize this dialogue. But first, mac and cheese. Oh no, Mary's here. With everything that's happened between me and Joseph, I should probably be a good host and say hi to her. Oh, but I don't wanna... Come on, Lyle, you can do this. I'll walk up to Mary. Hey. You been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. Well, that went about as well as I could have expected it to. Lyle! Brian, you made it! Ha! I don't pass up on good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, I said it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thank you so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro, this is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild. Don't worry, dude. Keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Me too, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Bro.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Lyle. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey! Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Haha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm going to break anything I want. There's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope. And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey, Robert, glad you could make it. Yep. Robert takes a sip of his drink. Why is he being so cold to me? Everything okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Why won't you talk to me, man? I thought we had something.
Whoa.
Come on, Lyle. You know what this was. You were an object to me the same way I thought I was an object to you. I figured we were on the same page here, buddy, at least from how you were acting. But I don't want to be in this if there are feelings involved. I got too much to deal with as it is. Okay. I'll catch you around or whatever. Hey, man. Matt, let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of Right Said banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. Okay. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Joseph by my cherry blossom tree. Joseph, it's so great to see you again. Great party. I should have you organize our next youth group mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking we could maybe catch a movie or something. Yeah, that sounds like it would be fun. Oh no, this feels weird. It doesn't feel like it did on the yacht. So, I guess things are still friendly with Mary? Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. Joseph sighs. And we talked for a long time. And there was some yelling and some crying, but ultimately there was reconciliation. I'm sorry, Lyle. I have to make this work with Mary. Oh. I know. I shouldn't have. I didn't mean to hurt you. And I'm really sorry you got caught up in all of this. I've just felt so alone lately, and I'm not even sure I'm doing the right thing here. You've come to mean so much to me, and I'll never forget all of those beautiful moments we shared together. But I have to thank you. In a way, this whole thing with you helped me realize that I still love my wife very much. Okay, yeah, that's great. I'm glad I could do that for you. I know this probably isn't what you wanted to hear, and I'm sorry if you were hoping for something different, but this is where my life is, and I need to do right by my family. It's enormous. It's an enormous family. I have to do right by them. But hey, Joseph squeezes my hand and says the word wink as he winks. We'll always have Margarita's own. Joseph stands up. Take care, Lyle. You too, Joseph. Oh, Joseph walks off. Did I do something wrong? Was there another way this could have ended if I had done things differently? No, I don't think so. I walk over to the half-melted remnants of the ice cream cake and shove a forkful into my mouth. Lyle, you're such a sad boy. That's why this ended so poorly. This ice cream cake is my new boyfriend. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Hey! Thanks for the party. You really didn't have to. I ruffle her hair. Anything for my panda. Amanda looks down at her shoes and sighs. Oh, Amanda! Don't break up with me too! What's wrong? Amanda takes a deep breath. I'm scared, Dad. How am I going to make it through college if I can barely scrape by in high school? I don't know how to do adult stuff. My whole future is riding on this. Aren't you at least a little excited? It's your dream school. No, I'm too worried to be excited. I'm not ready for this. And I'm worried that you aren't either. And it's all because you didn't make me a cake that one time that I was crying. Hey, kiddo, it's gonna be all right. No matter how far we are away from each other, you're always gonna be my daughter. We've been through a lot together, and this is just the next challenge. I'll always be a phone call away. You're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. Yeah, I guess. This isn't... Are you mad at me? No, I'm not mad, but... It seems like she's trying to put this delicately. I just feel like I didn't get a chance to be independent, you know? I love you, Dad, but I need space to be my own person. And I didn't really get to do that growing up.
Oh, no.
I'm glad we're so close and everything, but you can't be my best friend all the time, and I can't be yours. Okay, yeah, this is super timing. Super good timing, Amanda. Maybe me going away will be good for the both of us. Set up some boundaries. Okay, yeah, I don't know what to say. Don't get me wrong, Dad, I love you, but I do wish things had been different, that's all. Like, I wish you had maybe baked me a cake one time. Because you're sorry that I was sad. I guess I have a lot to think about now, huh? I guess. Amanda hops up. My friends invited me out for ice cream, so I'm gonna head out and leave you alone with your thoughts. She kisses me on the top of the head. I know that makes you super uncomfortable. See you later, Pops. I love ya. Wow. Amanda really dropped a bomb on me there. It's hard to process all this. I thought I was being the best parent I could, but apparently there's still a lot to learn. I look up and wave bye to the partygoers as they leave. I sigh. Might as well start cleaning now. Oh, this is so sad. I grab a trash bag and start picking up half-eaten cake and orphan bottles. The mac and cheese has developed an unpleasant skin on top. It really is just me out here, isn't it? I'm all alone. I try to remember what Alex told me all those years ago. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Ugh! Gutted. Oh. Yeah, so, world's okayest dad. Saddest ending. He's just all alone picking up the garbage that symbolically represents his life. And here's our picture of Joseph with his chiseled face. That's it. That's all. We finished the Good Dad Saga on Tuesday. We finished Bad Dad Files today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are interested, as I mentioned before, in seeing some speed dating episodes with the dads that we didn't explore, let me know in the comments below, because I'm super happy and super happy to do that if that's something you'd be interested in watching. Otherwise, I'll see you next time with a new game, perhaps. A biento.